Zlaner is the greatest. Nadia is just the best.
It's not really cheat. No, people just think Acronis is cheating. It's not cheating.
You just go after big name streamers for clout. For a long time, I've been accused of lying, I've been accused of clout chasing, and I've been accused of many other things. I'm here today to tell you, none of them are true. Clout chasing just isn't my thing, but if someone is cheating, I'm gonna call that out.
Right, I am getting absolutely bored of watching this bot who's clearly walling, who's clearly using aimbot. There's been some brilliant examples throughout this video of why you should not use wall hacks, okay? Especially if you are streaming, especially if you don't know how to use the wall hacks while streaming. This guy, Boz Wellington, clearly messed up.
The only people in these situations who appear to be lying are those under question. Nadia, well, she beat around the bush far too many times, actually tried playing the victim card to downplay any cheat accusations against her.
I have nothing to hide. I will show my controller. I will do a money cam, but I'm not gonna do this forever. I don't owe this to anybody. Nobody owes anybody anything in life. And I'm doing this just so it could calm down the harassment. But I know that in doing this is not gonna stop.
But this isn't the first time we've seen this type of behavior, no. One of the most manipulative people I have ever seen in this gaming space is in fact Zlaner. He is somebody who went to extreme lengths to avoid answering any questions really about him cheating. He didn't actually answer them at all, and I have shown multiple occasions in a video in the past showing that he lied. 49 minutes of him manipulating his audience, lying to them, misinforming them, and so much more. In fact, it was brought to light recently by Deception Detective. He is a lawyer who is certified in statement analysis, and he decided to create a YouTube channel to put out videos based on real life things, celebrities, streamers, and so much more to see whether or not they are lying in certain situations. He goes into a lot of detail, but there is a heavy community of people who believe this is some form of pseudoscience. They also believe it's mumbo jumbo. But the big question here is, if that was the case and this was all fake and a whole charade just for Deception Detective to create a channel and put people on blast, then why is it that he's been right? He recently made a video on the Liver King. The Liver King is a persona created by Brian Johnson, a 44-year-old from Texas. According to Liver King admirers, reconnecting with nature is the basis of the lifestyle. However, his most popular posts show how he takes the principles to the extreme by doing intense weightlifting or sleeping on wooden planks in his mansion. Deception Detective actually did a statement analysis on an interview the Liver King did with Logan Paul and Mike Malik. Now, during this interview, the Liver King was asked whether or not he took any form of supplements, any, supplements like steroids, and instead of saying no, he beat around the bush. He actually answered the question with another question.
Give me a sidetrack, but I'll say this. Do you think if I was on steroids, I would have these fucking appendages down here, these legs?
And within Deception Detective's video on this, he came to the conclusion at the end, based on what he had heard in that interview, that this guy could be lying. And the reason for that was because he didn't say no. He didn't answer the questions according to statement analysis.
That's the end of the clip. As you know, I do think Liver King lies a lot about his steroid use. This is another example of that with some different techniques that he uses. If you like this video and you want me to make some more like it, be sure to like and subscribe.
Now, you might be asking why I'm talking about this Liver King guy, this beefed up steadhead. The reason for it is because it's recently come out that he has in fact been taking steroids as well as other supplements. And finally, the truth has come out. So Deception Detective, based on this interview with Logan Paul and Mike Malik, he came to the conclusion that the Liver King was lying in that interview, and that in fact, based on his choice of words, it was a high probability that he was in fact taking supplements of some sort, and now it's come out. So apparently there have been emails leaked to prove that the Liver King has in fact been taking supplements. It is only a partial screenshot of that email, but there are videos online as well. From what we can see on this image, it says King brand with goal of 1 million followers by March 2022. I'm pouring ridiculous reso video guy that will be living at my guest house and a film crew that will be filming Fazenda. And then there's an Instagram link there. I've been working out for 35 years. I know how to eat, train, rest and recover. But as I have reached my mid-40s, it's getting harder and the back fat effing something. I've recently started taking Omnitrope, the 5.8mg vials from Empower Pharmacy. Vials a week, 16 vials a month. I don't know if this shit is grossly underdosed or what. IGF-1 is only at 139, see recent labs below. My doctor told me that I could double it in. Thinks I could be a hyper non-responder. I'm wondering if taking an F-load of oven possibly interfering with efficiency. For instance, here's what I'm currently taking. IGF-1LR, been taking this for a year. CJC with LMAP, been taking this for a year. Ibutamorin, been taking this for 2 months. Omnitrope, been taking this for 6 weeks. Test-Cype, 0.6cc per week, cruise dose. Deca, 0.6cc per week, been taking this for 3 weeks. Winstrol, 50mg a day, just started this, been taking it for 3 weeks. So could the same thing apply here to the likes of Zlaner and Nadia? Because Deception Detective has done a video on both of those, and within them videos it is exactly the same as what happened with the Liver King in that interview. They are not giving definitive answers, they are not answering the question, beating around the bush, or just blatantly avoiding the questions. So the question is, Zlaner, Nadia, are you currently cheating in Warzone? Another question for both of you. Have you ever cheated in Call of Duty Warzone? Here's another question. Have you ever cheated in online video games since you've both been streamers? Another question. Have you ever cheated in online video games? Now I have another question for Zlaner. Did you really get carjacked at gunpoint? And here's another question for Nadia. Did you really get swatted? And if you did you set it up, or did somebody you know set it up? So those questions should be easy to dismiss with simple answers. And yet, Deception Detective states based in his videos that a lot of questions they've been asked seem to show they are avoiding answering the question based on the way they respond.
You've had accusations against you.
And I'm telling you, these people are delusional. To me, I know what it is. People trying to just grab their piece of the pie. You don't actually really care whether or not I'm hacking. You just don't want to see me succeed.
I have nothing to hide. I will show my controller. I will do a money cam, but I'm not going to do this forever. I don't owe this to anybody. Nobody owes anybody anything in life. And I'm doing this just so it could calm down the harassment. But I know that in doing this is not going to stop.
So with Deception Detective being correct about Liver King, could it also mean that he's right about Nadia and Zlaner? I think so. But I would love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. And if you did enjoy today's video, smash that thumbs up if you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications. And if you did enjoy this video, guys, go and check out this one here of Deception Detective looking into Zlaner.